Buddy, we're getting ready to step into the City of the Archives. Or, sorry, City of the Elder Things. City of Archives is in Forgotten Age. So we're gonna zoom into the book here. So we still don't have three people dead. So we, instead of doing the Mirage, we do scenario 3, City of the Elder Things. So that's what we're doing. Alright, Dr. Mala Sia is alive, so no ill effects. We did not scout the outskirts, so nothing happens. Dr. Dyer is not alive, so we're going to each get a possessed weakness. It will not count towards our deck size, so I'm sure that's over here. There it is, so 1 and 2. And, did I get it in the right spot? No, that's okay. So we'll do that. We'll click build so it has a chance to deal with the stress of importing new cards while we get back up to the bag. Okay, or to the book rather. Cookie is still alive, and Dynamite is no longer listed because we lost our supplies on the mountain, so we have to add a frost token to the bag. Okay. Okay, then we come over here. We need to see which way to go. So the two people that are dead are Dyer and Takata, so we're going to go with group 1 because these two are missing. So it's 3 to 2 to 2. So if the left column has the most used for setup version 1, which I'm hoping is easily done by this button, yep, group 1. Okay. If 2 or more columns are tied, we didn't have to deal with that. Investigator setup, we can get a remaining a team member, but we never did the Fatal Mirage, so we don't get Resolute. Setup 1, gather this, set aside the Shoggoths. Okay, shuffle. All of that's going to be taken care of. Gather the tokens. Add a Elder Thing to the bag. Oh, it didn't put the tokens down. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, remove all copies of that. I'm sure that's all taken care of. Remove this. Yep. We're not doing any extra difficulty. Shuffle the Tequila cards. And shuffle and begin. Alright, so what is this? Okay, so this is the things that were set up. But how come it didn't put the keys down? Ah, place keys. Okay. Oh, nifty. They changed them to have the little key icon, so that way they're not the same as the token, so they look different. That was done recently, because that was not there the last time I played. Okay. Yep. Alright, so the keys are down. Spend 2 Elder Thing keys. Remember that we studied the history. Spend 2 tablets, and we discovered the origins of the Shoggoths. If we have done both, we can advance. We can spend clues to peek at any city landscape in our row or column, or we can spend 3 clues to move in our row or column. Okay, so we're going to have that. We need to figure out where we start. So did that get set up? Shuffle them, put them there. Lead investigator chooses one of the 8 outermost locations. Okay, so it's one of these 8 on the outside ring. The one that's by Diana is the one she wants to do. So Monterey Jack doesn't have anything special. Diana has, oh, we have to change to the Game Master. Diana had 2 Tequila Lee cards, so she's going to grab them and throw them into her spot. Alright, what do we want? We don't need evading, that shouldn't be a thing. I feel like I want Danforth again. I want to draw cards, and I feel like we're going to get a lot of Tequilies here, so let's grab Danforth for Diana. I'd consider Cookie, but he's pretty beat up, so we don't really want that. And so I think, yeah, we'll grab the healer. It's probably just better off in the long term to have a healer somewhere in the party, because we don't have it in our decks. Alright, so let's start with doing for Monty. Alright, so we can't have that. Alright, well we do have our upgraded Dream Diary, so that's good. So we're going to be excited about that. We're going to do a lot of cluing. Lone Wolf will probably be alone a lot, so that's good. The cigarette case, we're looking to find a Aeon chart, so we're going to let that go. And practice makes perfect is fine. We'll get deduction or perception. So, oh, there we go. Dr. Milan. Everything's coming up. Millhouse. This location gets flipped. Okay. And then Diana's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, she can't have weaknesses in her opener either, so she gets these two for free. Alright, well, we don't want to have two of those, so that's an easy set away. Monty has Lone Wolf, but Safeguard's really good. Maybe we just don't play the Lone Wolf then. Or we could have Diana move first. We'll keep that. We definitely want to keep this. And how many turns are on this? 6. That's enough to get Renfield 2 or 3 activations. Right, because it'll be 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. And then I can push him to 2, 4. Yeah, I can get multiple activations, so we'll keep him. So this is we got one more card. Alright, we're going to put these back into here. Okay, so we begin. So the first thing Diana's going to do is spend 2 to play Renfield, use the ability to put a Doom, which gets her willpower, and replaces a resource. Then she's going to play Safeguard so she can move. Then she's going to play Holy Rosary so she gets another willpower. So that's her 3, because that's a fast. Monterey Jack's going to start out 1, 2, 3, 4, drop down Milan, gaining this. We're +3, so we're just going to test. We're going to succeed. We're going to get a resource, and then we're going to use that resource, oh no, to play Dream Diary. So that's our 3, and we get this clue. These keys are just like the other keys, so we can just pick them up as an action. The idea is to get both of them, so we're going to just go over that quick in the book here. During this scenario, keys are things. Adjacency is the normal connections, and then they are just like the other keys where you can use a fast to pick them up if there's no clues, and there are other things that will give it to them, and then you can trade clues as an action. Sorry, trade keys as an action, and use trade as many keys as you want for per click, but you can only give keys. You cannot take them. Okay, and that's the map we used, and that'll be a thing that we maybe encounter. Okay. So that's our 3 actions. So then we go upkeep. Okay. So we have to do a successful investigation. Okay. And then upkeep over here. We're going to put a Doom on the agenda. Shuffle the encounter cards. We don't need that, but it's not easily going away, so we'll just move it over there. Encounter card for Diana. Draw the top card of the Tequila Leak. How does this work? Resolve the Tequila weakness. Okay, so we're going to just take it. Oh, I didn't bring them in, but they're over here. So the Tequila deck comes over. We get the top card. We flip it over. We have to place one of our clues on the location, but we don't have any clues. So then we're going to then shuffle it into our deck. But because we resolved the Tequila weakness, we can use Danforth to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. Okay. Eventually we'll click the right thing. There we go. Sometimes it's so sensitive. Encounter card for Monterey Jack. Test willpower 2. There is 1 key at the location, but it's not under their control, so it's just a test of 2. And the penalty is horror. So horror is not the best for Monty to take. This is not the ward that I could play for them. So we're going to use David in the fast window to put another Doom on him and get 2 resources. Then we're going to spend 2 of those resources to play Dark Insight, which is going to draw us a card. Okay. Didn't I shuffle that? I'm not sure that I shuffled. I'm going to put it on top and shuffle again. Okay. We get our resource back. Or we went up to 3, so yeah. Down to 1, back to 2. We get a willpower because this goes underneath us, and then this gets shuffled into here. Alright, so now it's the investigator's turn once again. So we'll start by Monty going, and we're going to investigate the location. We're +3. That's still a success. I believe that's a minus. Actually, it might be different now. It's -2, yeah. So we're good. So that's a pass. We're going to defer, or we're doing this. Instead of getting clues, we're going to discard buried secrets. But Milan says after you successfully investigate, you exhaust him to gain a resource. So it doesn't say we have to get clues, so we can do that. Our dream diary gives us our essence every turn for free. I had forgotten that. And that was action 1. Action 2 is going to be to play our hiking boots, which gives us another agility. And then we're going to investigate the location, and we're going to commit essence of the dream. So we are 7 to 2, which is +5. We are successful. This time we are going to take the clue. As a fast, we are going to take the key, and then we're going to react with our hiking boots and move. And we're going to move over to here, which will reveal this location. Each time a chaos token is revealed, double the modifier if a key is matching this at the location. So basically we want to get the clues here before we have the one that matches, so that's fine. And here we need to get the 2 -1 keys to it. Alright, so we have done all 3 of those actions. At the end of our turn, we are 1 space away. We can either get a resource or we can draw a card. In this case, we're going to take a card. Yep. Alright, and then we'll head over to Diana's turn. So, oh, and Diana could have used safeguard, so she would have, for sure. Alright, so then we're going to start by playing Ritual Candles into our hands. Then we're going to play Dark Prophecy. We're going to investigate this location. We are 3 to 3, which is even. Let me look at the bag. What is the number of keys you control? So skulls are what we want. How many skulls are there? 3? 2. Yeah, we'll commit this to go +1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we have to take the Elder thing. I guess we don't have to. What's the penalty for it? Yeah, we'll take the Elder thing. But since we canceled other tokens, we get to put this underneath us, so we get a resource back. We get another willpower, and we draw another card. So that's action 1. Action 2 is going to be to get another resource, and action 3 is going to be to draw another card. We could also hit a rogue, because we could have used the candles to pump us. But alright, so that's all 3 of our actions. So then we'll go to upkeep. It's a good card. Would have liked that before. That's unfortunate. With practice makes perfect in our hand, it means our only remaining success is perception, so we need to be careful. We don't want to play it too early because there's only 9 cards and there's only 1 perception, but we don't want to draw perception. It's really, we're going to have to play a little bit of chicken here, but we'll figure that out. Doom on the agenda, right? Or did she not? Yeah, I drew that from the upkeep. Okay, Doom on the agenda, and now encounter cards. Hey, it's a monster. It's aloof. As an additional cost to leave this location, you must spend an extra action, and it's aloof, so it just goes here. Alright, and another monster. Alright. Well, I had plans, and then the game changed those plans by giving us 2 monsters on the same turn. We're going to start with killing this Elder thing, so we are going to spend 2 to play Spectral Razor. We're going to be 8 to 3, which is +5. -4 is still a success, and this is not elite, so it will die. Alright, that's action 1. Oh, I didn't think about that. Alright, we'll take another Doom onto David, which gets us to 5. We will guess, yeah, we'll play Sixth Sense, and then we will engage the great giant albino penguin. And the plan is to have the hit go on to David so it dies so that we don't lose 3 turns here. That said, Monterey can go, so they are going to. They get the essence of the dream back. This location's a 3, so we don't get the bonus pips, so we are 7 We'll go 8 to 3 is plus 5. We are successful. We will take our 2 clues with deduction. Whoop. 1, 2. That also gets us a resource from Dr. Milan. And we will, I guess, we can't leave because of the way that the albino penguin works. So we'll draw a card. Okay. We're not going to be able to use Lone Wolf next turn, most likely, so we will draw another card. Okay. Alright, so then we go to the monster phase. The penguin will attack. Like we said, we're going to put that onto David, so he'll go into the discard pile. And then we will go to upkeep. Okay. Okay. Doom on the agenda, back to 3. Counter card. Alright, we could test this, but we're looking to get more things, so we're going to just basically take a horror. The money that we spend for it's going to get refunded by our reaction, and we're going to get another willpower and draw another card. There we go. That's convenient. Alright, then I guess we need more money first, though. Alright, then we're going to head over to Monty. Test agility, so we're just going to test this. We are going to throw in manual dex to be plus 5, and we're going to go quick thinking to be plus 6. Okay, we succeed, so we're going to get an extra action, but we have to take it right now. We draw from manual dex. Alright, we are going to use that action to investigate this location, I guess, yeah. And we will fail. Ha ha ha. During this test, if the key matches something at your control, you automatically fail. So we did not draw the cultist, so we're fine. Alright. Over here. Diana's gonna go now. So if I play this, I can't also play that, so that's not gonna work the way I want it to. I guess Monty will go first. Monty will take the penguin and then evade it. That's still a success because of how slow the penguin is. 1, 2, and then we'll investigate the location. That's a success. We only have 1 key. And then we can react with Milan, get money. We also got this at the beginning of our turn. Okay, and that's all 3 of Monty's actions. Diana will get a resource. Diana will play Azure Flame. This is the upgraded one, so it's a doozy. I don't think you can attack exhausted mon. Let me look at the. I have to look up the aloof keyword. I don't often evade aloof monsters. When I engage them, I tend to kill them. So I just want to make sure that I'm not playing incorrectly. Normally, you have to engage them first. It must be engaged in order to be attacked, so it's not legal to target it. Okay. So we won't. We have 1 action remaining, and we have not very much to do, so we will use it to get resources in the off chance that we draw something. Alright. Upkeep. In the upkeep, the penguin will ready, but as we said, it is aloof, so it will just stay there. Doom on the agenda, and encounter card. Find the topmost elder thing in the discard pile and spawn it engaged with you. This might be an elder thing. It is, so here we go. Yep. And then over here for you. Test willpower, increase the difficulty for each key at your location under your control. So now it's 1, so it's 3, so it's a test of 3. We're going to commit Essence of the Dream because we're going to get it back anyway, so we are even. We're going to commit Unexpected Courage to be plus 2. And we're going to take it a plus 2. That is a success. So we don't have to place the key down, so that's fine. And there's no penalty for it being a matching key. Nope. Alright, cool. So the first thing we're going to do is have Diana try to kill this Elder Stranger thing. So we are 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're good. So We pulled that. This has the ability that's going to only if we hit good things. Okay, so we didn't, so that's fine. Action 2 will engage the penguin. In Action 3, we will fire another Azure Flame. Also successful because we're 9 to 2, and that will slay the penguin. So we have done all of the things we needed to do. Now it's Dr. Milan's turn, so they're going to begin. They're going to investigate the location. They get the Essence of the Dream back. They are 5 to 3. We'll go 7 to 3. We succeeded and we needed it, so that was good. We'll use Milan to get a resource. We'll get the last clue. We'll grab the key, and then we'll use our boots to move up. Diana will use the safeguard and come along for the trip. Okay, we're now here. We can move a key on another location to here. And we could do that once per game as an action. So it's probably something Diana will do. It's a good way to save actions, right? Like, because if the key's here, we don't have to go to the location. So anyway, action 1 was investigating. We have 2 more actions. So let's do that. We are 5 to 3, so we're +2. That's a success, so we'll grab the clue. We're going to leave the other one for next turn, so we can use our boots again. And we'll use this window to play Lone Wolf. So that's upkeep time. That's a great card for this scenario. Monty gets another card because he's 1 location away. We have now lost all of our money, so we can start to stockpile that right on time where we drew the card that lets us dump our money. Upkeep for Diana. Okay. Doom in the agenda, 5 of 6, and encounter cards. Attached to your location, each card you control with sanity must take horror. So that includes this rosary or something like that. So basically, don't stay here. All right, and then card over here, another penguin. All right. Well, Diana was going to do something else, but instead we're going to engage the penguin. We are going to use our Azure Flame. We're going to say goodbye to the penguin. We don't want to take 1 sanity to everything, so let's go find out what's over here. You can use the -2 keys to draw some cards, gain some resources, and remove frost tokens. I like that. So we're trying to get 2 -2 keys. So I believe we already have 1, right? So we just got to figure out where the other one went. This is a -1. That's a 3. It's there. Okay. So we're going to try to work our way over there. That way we can get rid of these negative frost tokens as quickly as possible. But that's all 3 for Diana. So now it is Monty's turn. As we said before, we're going to investigate. So we're going to commit Essence of the Dream. And once again, we'll be 7 to 3. That's a success. So we'll use Milan to get a resource. We'll grab that. We will grab the clue. And then we will move over here. After you reveal 1 or more frost tokens here, you must take horror. If there are no clues here, choose 2 locations with keys on them and swap the keys, and we can also do that once per game. Interesting. Okay. Well, this location's pretty hard, so I don't want to investigate right now. And we do have Monty's ability, so I think what we're going to do is actually move again and see what's over here. We spend the -3 keys here, reveal locations, get clues from them, and read the map. Ooh, that's real good. So where's the other -3? Right there? Okay, so that might be a thing that we do. We might use a clue to shoot up there. Alright, so now we can investigate. We're +3 with our final action, so we'll do that. That's a success, so we'll grab 1 of these. And we started our turn alone because Diana had moved away, so we got our lone wolf money as well. Alright, that was a pretty good set of events. So here, it's the end of our turn. So we'll get a resource and draw a card, because we're Monty. That's very good, but yeah, we can play this. Yeah, we can play this now. So we'll spend 2 and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. That's unfortunate. We played chicken and we lost. Alright, so now we're going to have to hold on to this until we go through our deck. Anyway. Was that what I drew from upkeep? I haven't hit upkeep yet. I shouldn't have done that at all. No, wait. Oh, I drew from Monty's ability. That's what I did. Alright. Well, I'm being silly. And I get bailed out. Good job, game. And then upkeep over here. Another combat spell. That's going to be great. Doom is going to advance us. Read the interlude in the campaign log. Okay, so we come up here, a whole bunch of stuff. Find the surviving members. Okay, so in this, we lost Takata and we lost Dyer. So now we need to see who goes. It's Ellsworth. Okay, so their boots are gonna. Oh no, their boots stay in the pile, but it's Ellsworth who we did not bring. So, all right, we go over here to state 2, and then we say goodbye to Ellsworth. We got to read the rest of the passage. If it was Danforth, so it wasn't. In the expedition log, they were playing, they were defeated, and they were removed from the game, and then continue playing. Okay, that was it. Let's just read the interlude. Okay. We have 10 turns now. Alright. So then, here we go. Shuffle the top card of the Tequila deck into your deck without looking at it, then put this into your area. Resolve the effects of Tequila. Okay, so another card for Danforth to help with a little bit, maybe. Card over here. Okay. So I guess we'll let Monty go first. We'll get a money from our Lone Wolf. We'll spend 3 to play Backstab. This fight uses our agility, so it's 6. We draw this, so we're +3. I'd like to be +4. We needed the +4. Good job. So we'll deal +2 damage, which is 3, which is as much as it is, so that will die. Then we will investigate the location. We are +3. That's still a success. Milan will give us the resource. As a fast, we will take the clue, and then we will use our hiking boots to move over here, and we will investigate this location. We'll commit Essence of the Dream, and we are 9 to 4, which is a pass. Okay. We're stacking up clues, which is good. We are going to need to use them to move around and whatnot over here, right? We could do peeking, but we really don't need to. We're going to use them to move more, is the plan. So we are 1 space away from our current location, so we are going to choose a resource because we have plenty of cards and we are looking to play this intel report soon. So now it's Diana's turn. She has a test to make, so she'll do that and get rid of this card. Before we make the test, we'll play the 4 of Cups, which gives us another willpower and gets us to +4. That's a success, so we'll discard that. And then we have no reason to move along or do anything. We have our 6th sense, though, so let's investigate. We are +5 on that investigation. We succeed, and we'll take this back. And we'll take the clue. Alright, so let me go to the upkeep. Okay. There we go. Now we're in the goods. How many does she have? 8, so she's fine. Doom on the agenda. Encounter card for Diana. Okay, when it engages you, place a key you control on it. We don't have any. When you take control of a key, it would ready, engage, and attack them. Okay, and then for Monty. Oh, that looks familiar. Okay. It's also a hunter, so this would have this end of turn. Yeah, end of round, rather. Okay. So I guess we'll have Monty go first. We get this back to our hand. We will do an evasion. Oh, it's going to ready an attack anyway. Well, then I guess, there's no way we can get to Diana and have her kill it. Evading it doesn't do anything. So we're going to get hit twice here. We can't kill. We can come back for this clue later, I guess. So yeah, we will evade. So that's still a success because of how different we are. We'll spend 3 clues. 1, 2, 3 to move here. We will then investigate this location. We are 5 to 2 is +3. We'll commit perception to be +5. We succeed. There's nothing here about, yeah. So we can take the clue. Since we get the clue, we can use Milan to get a resource. We can use our boots to move up and find out what's here. We can spend 0 keys. Okay, well that's a goal. But we got 1 action remaining, so we'll investigate. We're plus. Actually, yeah, we have a good advantage here. Let's go +3. What is this? The number of keys we control, which is 4. Oh, I should have modified that. Let me look. What does the bag look like at 4? Nah, we needed more. Probably gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna just get this back anyway. Yeah, I would have. If I had checked the bag, I would have committed that. Especially because I get it back. There's just too many things down here, especially with the frost tokens right now. So yeah, we'll take 1 clue. All right. Oh no, I can't get it on top. There we go. All right. So once again, it's Diana's turn. She has a friend. She'll use her last charge of Azure Flame. And so she is plus 1,000,000. That is a success. We will take Dark Prophecy. Oh, did I forget to take off for Daniel? I did. Okay. And it hasn't mattered. We've succeeded by so much. But it's good to know that we should have been better. Alright, so that was action 1. Action 2 is going to be to investigate. We're going to use Sixth Sense and Dark Prophecy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to pick the Cultist. So we're negating tokens, and since we're negating tokens, we get a money back, so that's why I didn't click down. We get our willpower up, so we are 5 to 2. This was a -2, so we succeed. Oh, there's no clue here. Whoops. So she'll just take the clue. So this action didn't happen, so this didn't happen, is where we're at, which means this didn't happen. Okay, so then we'll spend a resource, and 1, 2, 3, we will play Twilight Bleed. Alright, so then upkeep. Oh, Monty didn't get his Lone Wolf money from starting over there. Or maybe I did. No, I didn't tap it. Okay. Tequila Lee is to take 1 damage, so it will. Because I drew Tequila Lee, we can use Danforth to draw 2 cards. But this is after you do it, so we don't get to use the cards now to block it. Alright, and then we discard now, so that's 1 and 2. And then, oh, did I not do over here yet? No. Upkeep over here. Alright, Doom on the agenda and encounter cards. Anyone who ends their turn here takes direct hard to themselves and every card they possess. Sure. And then draw the top card of the Tequila Lee deck. We have no way to stop this, so that's just happening. Take a horror, that can go on anyone, so Dr. Milan can have it, and then we'll shuffle it into Diana's deck because she has Danforth and all the blocks. Okay, and that's done. Alright, we'll have Monty go, he'll investigate, he is +3, he also gets this. No, because I have to do more investigating after, yeah. Alright, so Milan gets a resource, hiking boots. Actually, I have this. Oh, it doesn't commit to investigations. I might take this out of his deck. That was a mistake to play. Okay. We want the -2, so we'll go up. We know that Diana needs the -3 because she has the other one, so we'll just leave it here for her. But the boots move us up. Okay, we can succeed. Okay, so we could basically investigate here in a way with combat or agility, but we're an investigator who's ready to get clues with intellect, so we'll do that. And we are, what is it here? Shroud 3. Let's save an action. 1, 2, 3, 4. We also want to get into our port into our discard pile so we can draw it on the next one. And we'll spend it and get both of these clues. And then we'll grab the key. As a fast. Okay. And is it here that wants it? Yeah. What can I do here? Move to another stone bridge. No. We'll spend 3 clues to move down to here. And this monster would have readied. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to spend the -2 key and the -2 key. We're going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Gain 2 resources. Remove 2 tokens from the bag and study the mural carvings. So that, I'm going to come into here, state 1. Studied the mural carvings. And this was, who did I start out with? Trish Scarbo did go insane. And we did the Forbidden Peaks. Yep, okay. Alright, so we did 1 investigate, we did 2 investigates, we have 1 action remaining. We don't want to end here, so we know that's bad. We really don't want to go by our friend over there. That's bad. What do we have? A -1, a rogue, and an elder thing. Rogue's over here. -1's all the way over there. 0 in tablet. Tablet 0. Diana doesn't have enough combat to kill that this turn. But sure. I will just use my last action to move. I don't want to move there. I'm going to move here instead. I'm only going to get 1 of my bonus things, but that's fine. Actually, that is where I started, isn't it? Oof. Alright, so let's spend 3 clues to go here, and then we'll go there. So to take 3 clues before we read that. 1, 2, 3, and that's our final action. And I forgot my lone wolf money again. Alright, fix that. Oh, another stone bridge. They're next to each other. Amazing. Wonderful. Hilarious. So we end our turn, we get another resource and draw another card. Well, that's the good one, so we're super excited to see that right now. So now it's time to discard. Well, we know this is bad. We can play this, so we should do that. Draw 3, get 3 resources and draw a card. That'll probably be useful. We don't really need this anymore, and we get 8, so that's fine. Okay, oh, that's worth an icon. We don't need this at all, so there we go. In before we flip over and immediately draw the paranoia. Alright, that was all of this, so now it's Diana's turn. As discussed, Diana's not willing to stay here, so she's going to move over a space. I guess we could start fighting with our blade. Yeah, sure. We'll move in again, and we will start fighting. We are 4 to 2, which is +2. We'll go +3. We have 1 key, so that's a success, so it'll take 1 damage. Then we go to the monster phase, it'll try to do damage. We're going to play I've Had Worse, where we get 3 money, a willpower, and draw a card. Seems fair. From there, we can go upkeep. Upkeep. As a fast, we can throw that in, so we don't have to discard. Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Walk, walk, walk. Find the giant yellow penguin farthest away. You must either move it to your location or put a doom on it. If there aren't any, go and get it. Alright, well, I don't believe there's any more in the encounter deck because we drew 2, but let's check. Nope, no more. Well, do we want to block that, I guess, is another question. I forgot I had my... Yeah, you know what? Let's shuffle that in instead. So, put that into the deck. Do that. That costs us 2, so we get 1 back, and we draw a card to replace it. Alright. And then for Monty, it's Keely Lee card, and a willpower test, which they'll never make. That's going to be for Diana. Alright, we're definitely going to find that soon, which is not great, but let's investigate the location. So Monty gets this, we'll investigate. So we have 3 keys. So this is now like that. Oh, wrong way. We really want to be at +3, so we're +1. Sorry, we're +2. Let's go +4. Okay, we succeed. We'll take a clue. We'll use Milan to gain a resource. We will investigate plus. So oh, we have the magnifying glass. Ha ha ha. We've been silly. All right, so we're 6, we're 7, we're +4 now. We didn't need to do that, but we did. So we do this. We'll take this. We will take the key. We will use our hiking boots and move down. Okay. After you reveal frost tokens, take your damage. If you get the last clue, you can get a clue from a connecting location. Oh, wasn't there something like that where I messed up? I don't know. This went away at the end of the last round. Alright, so with our... what did we investigated twice. Now we're going to spend 2 and play Aeon Chart. And then we're going to use it to investigate and move. Oh, and we didn't get our Lone Wolf money. So we are 6 to 4 is +2. Yeah, let's do practice makes perfect. So we're gonna do that, take a horror, put that on top, and voila. Alright, well, we found the deduction we were looking for. So that's nifty. We did lose our bullwhip though. That's okay. So we're 7 to 4 is +3. I'm okay to go +4. I think we're gonna keep Milan for a while. So I definitely want to pass this. Okay, we do. So we get both of these clues, and then we can move. Unfortunately, there's nothing that's connecting that we could take an extra clue from. But we're doing well. We are Monty, and we are ending our turn 2 squares away from where we started. So we will get another resource and draw another card. Alright, so now it's Diana's turn. We have a monster to fight. We are +4, so we will fight. We succeed, and we succeed. The monster will go away. We'll spend 3 and upgrade our ability to fight with a Shriveling. Unfortunately, they're both still the base copy. We upgraded the other Azure Flame, but we didn't draw it, so no big deal. But that's the 3 actions for Diana. So it's upkeep time. It's a Keely Lee. So we'll take a horror. That'll go over here. We could block it with Deny Existence. I think we'll take it. We don't want to overuse our cards. And there's a chance that we might need some other stuff. Actually, we do have Danforth. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do Deny Existence. So we don't take the horror. We then get willpower. We get a resource and we draw a card. Okay. And then we did not resolve the effects of a Tequila Lee. I guess we did, but we blocked it. I don't know how that works, but we're going to use Danforth anyway. We lose 2 resources and put this on the bottom of the Tequila Lee deck as well. So that was the draw from using our reaction, and then we can use Danforth since we drew Tequila Lee and get 2 cards. Okay, this goes here. It can be healed as if it was horror. You either take a horror on frost tokens or automatically fail. It's a good thing we took a bunch of those out. We also have some counterplay for frost tokens, so that's alright. And then over here, upkeep. Alright. Doom on the agenda. Whoop. And encounter cards. If you control a partner asset, exhaust them and attach this to them. He's already exhausted. They won't ready. They take a damage and a harm. That's a whole lot of bad stuff that we don't want to happen. So we're going to use Ward of Protection. So we'll use our blade, we'll spend our money, we'll play Ward of Protection, and that will put the horror onto the Holy Rosary, and we lose a willpower because we lost a card from underneath us. We just don't want to have to deal with Danforth being at risk or taking extra damage. Location with the most keys, so there's only one. It's over by Diana. Oh, she would have grabbed this when she was here. I don't know why I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. She was here when she fought before. And I know that I left it for her to have 2 -3s. Right, and they need to go there? Yeah. Okay. So Diana can go. She'll start by moving over here and using this actions. We're going to pick 3 locations and get a clue from each of them. Alright, so we're going to do this one, and this one. Diana's going to take a clue from each. Diana. Both of these keys go bye-bye. So she moved and did the thing. And we have to log that we read the map. So we come over here, read the map. Okay. Oh, we don't need to keep these. These were the things we didn't get, and we left everything on the mountain anyway. Okay. So Diana has one more action left. There's really not too much for them to be doing, so they should go exploring. So we'll head up. What do we have here? After you reveal tokens, if there's no clues, choose. Okay, you can move keys around, but we don't need to do that. So that's all 3 for, all 3 for Diana. So now it's Monty's turn. Monty will use 3. I don't even know how I was able to throw that into the trash when I went to put it in my hand, but alright. And we will move to this location. So if you take a frost token here, you take a damage. And if you get the last clue here, you can get a clue on a connecting location. Okay. So we will investigate. We get this back, so we're going to commit it. So we are 5, 6, 10 to 4. So we're pretty confident. Yep, we got it. So we'll grab this clue. We can get a clue on a connecting location. So we'll take this one, so that way someone can just go take it. We'll take the key, and then I will use my boots to move up, and yeah. Actually, we'll go down, right? Because there's the Cthulhu one's like over here. -1s. Where's the? Oh, we didn't go in there yet. Whoops. Where's the one that wants the? Oh, it's on the mission. Yeah, let's just do this now then. We'll take this, and we'll spend these. So this was moving down. So all we've done is investigate once. So both of these go into the discard pile, and we have now studied the history of the Elder Things. Okay. Oh, we get Lone Wolf money. Alright. We did our investigation. So we will move. Then we will, not flip. We will use Aeon Chart to move up and investigate. Clues on here cannot be discovered. Test any skill. You may spend a skull skill to get +5 if you succeed. Return 1 clue to the pool. 2 clues if you spent the key. So basically, we can't do this by investigating. We have to pass tests. So this is going to be a great place for Diana to mess around. But that's amazing that it blocks my Aeon Chart use. Okay. So I have 1 action remaining, and I guess that should be used. What do I have here? I have a 0 and a -1. What's up there? A 0 and a -1. Well, I've used all my cool moving stuff, so let's just spend 3 clues. And we're going to move up. It's only 1 space, but it's fine. We're going to commit perception and deduction to the test, so we are 6, 7, 8, 9. We succeed, and we are 1 or more locations from our starting location, so we will take a card. Okay, we'll get that down. We'll take a card from perception, and we'll take 2 clues from deduction. And since we successfully investigated, we'll remember to use Milan, because I forgot the first time. Oh no. Oh, I should have used this while I was there. Alright, oh, I made choices. I came up here. I should have just did the tests with the skull key, but I'll get this skull key and I'll do them both then. Alright, and then if she gets the rogues, rogues are what we need for this? No, rogues do something different. Interesting. Okay. So anyway, that's all of our actions. So we are on upkeep. Okay. Okay. Doom. Encounter card. Go get an Elder Thing. It's got to be the one on top. That is it. Do we want to deal with that? We don't have a choice based on the things that we did before, so yep. Okay, and a counter card. Test willpower for each key you control, so infinity. We're gonna take, yeah, we're gonna take 3 horror here. There's not much we can do about this, so we're just gonna test. Yep. So it was 1. Yeah, we just take 3 horror. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now it's cluing time, so we'll investigate. We'll commit. What are we? We are 6 to 3. So let's investigate with this, and we'll go 8 to 3, or whatever, enough that we win. So we'll take this, and then we will move down with the Aeon chart. We're going to spend the skull key from the location that we took as a fast to be +5, and we'll test agility. So we are 11 to 4. We succeed because we're plus. We're going to spend this 11 to 4. We succeed, which then puts 4 keys in. Yeah. So it's 2 actions, and then we get to use our boots. And then we'll go up here. Oh, what does this one do? Just can't be moved. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, another stone bridge. I didn't realize there was more. Okay. Well, that's fine. And that's all 3 for Monty. We investigated it at one point, so we'll do that. We also Lone Wolf. Not sure how much any of that money's going to matter. Oh, I could have shortcut. Let's say I shortcut, so then now I'm here with the ability to investigate. Instead of investigating, we'll spend 4 and play intel report to grab all the clues and the key. Yeah, that works. Okay. Alright, Diana has a friend, so she will fight. She'll use shriveling. She's +4. She would take horror, but she's going to play... Oh, I don't have a resource. Alright, we're going to deny existence. This is the good one, so instead of taking the penalty, we get a bonus. So we would take a horror, so instead we're going to heal. We're also going to get a resource, get another willpower, and draw a card. That's awesome. But we'll deal 2 damage to this guy. Then we'll attack with the blade. We're +5. We're successful. It dies. We only have 1 action remaining, so we can't click off this weakness. So we're about to discard a bunch of cards, so we might as well investigate this location. So we are 7 to 4, so we're +3, +4, +5, +6, +8. We succeed. We'll take this and a clue. Alright, then we go to upkeep. We need to discard down. We're going to keep our combat, so we don't need a second one, and we don't need another one of these. Upkeep over here. Okay. Doom on the agenda. And, oh, and then Monty's turn ended and I didn't do that, so we were 1 space away. I would have taken a card. Okay. And then, Doom on the agenda, we're on encounter cards. Okay, that looks familiar. Welp. We did it last turn, we can do it again this turn. Card over here. Peril, we either lose 2 actions or take 2 Tequila Elite cards. I will just take Tequila Elite cards, they're not that bad. I'm not super excited about it, but I can always just take Danforth with Monty next turn. Next round, I mean. Actions are pretty important, so. Alright, we have to deal with buried secrets, so we'll start by investigating. We were successful, so we'll discard that. We'll use Milan to get a resource. We're here, so we might as well move over. We can't use Aeon Chart because we ran out of charges. So, this comes back to our hand. Let's spend 3 clues. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to be as efficient as possible with my actions, right? I just spent 2 Tequila Elite cards to get them, so I don't want to waste actions. Alright, so we can move things around. Nothing in here matters too much. So we're going to commit Essence of the Dream, so we're going to be 9, 10 to 5. We succeed, so I'll take a clue. That's action 2, and then action 3, we'll investigate again. We are successful. I should have spent on that. That was super greedy. What did I have here that I could have spent? I guess I would have played this to get the agility, so that way I pass. I don't want to rewrite history in a way that wouldn't make sense. There's no way I would test it +1. Alright, so that's all 3. For Monty, we get the last clue, so we can use our boots to move down. We could have used Lone Wolf to gain a resource. Alright, we need, was it 2 tablets to do that? So we're close to that. We have the 2 zeros, we have the 2 -1s. And Diana can get the rogue, so we need to just turn them in. So where are they? They're down here, right? The -1s are there. And the zeros are there. Okay, so they're in the same row, so that's effective for clue moving. And then what can I do with the tablets? Right, because they should do something. I've uncovered every location, right? Yeah. This is -3s. No, the tablets are the ones up here. What do the rogues do then? That's what I want to know. Move 1, test this, do that. Nothing special. Maybe we need them to get out. Maybe after we advance, I'll find out. Yeah, it must be something in the next act because I'm not seeing anything on board. Alright, that's good to know though. Alright, so then Diana's needs to take care of her turn, which is the same as before. We will do this, and we will test. I am confident, so I will just test. Of course, famous last words. Instant horror. In order to be safe, I will just do the right thing that I should have did last time. We'll choose the rogue, which is a pass. This goes here, gets us a resource, gets us a willpower, puts 2 damage, and draws a card. Tequila Lee, place a clue back onto this location. So we'll do that. We'll use Danforth to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And then we will use our willpower to fight with the blade. And we are successful. So that's all 3 of our actions because we had the fail. We now have to discard. Obviously, we discard this card because it's terrible. And I didn't click upkeep. What did I draw that from? Oh, from playing the Dark Prophecy. Yeah. Alright, we'll draw that one. Discard that one too. Upkeep over here. Tequila Lee. If it's your turn, lose an action. So we're going to have to lose an action, and Diana doesn't have the good water protection to protect us. So, sad faces. Alright, Doom on the agenda, 7 of 10, and encounter cards. During this test, if you reveal a chaos token that matches a key. Alright, so the rogue. We are good, and the test is this. So you'll take a we would take a damage, and I think we'll just take a damage. I don't want to. Actually, yeah, no, I don't want to block it. That's fine. Then we'll head over here, and we will grab an encounter card. If you control a partner, exhaust them. Alright, so she'll get exhausted. We will investigate this location. We'll commit this, so we're 10. Ooh, I didn't see what came out. Alright, we pass. We're going to remember to take our Lone Wolf money. And now we'll take our Milan money. We will grab the tablet. But before we spend it, we'll spend 3 clues, 6 clues, 9 clues to be over here. Or sorry, yes. So it's... Oh no, I can move down here when I get the last clue with my boots. So we'll do that. Then we'll spend 3 to go here and drop the zeros, and then 3 to go here to drop the ones. So 1, 1, 0, 0. So 6 clues. I can't click 6 because that will break things. I almost did it though. Proud of myself for remembering. Alright, so we have 2 tablets and a rogue. We need to do all these things. Remove 1 doom from the agenda. Well, that's going to be effective. We always do that whenever we have that option. So the ores are going to be irrelevant, and then we discovered an ancient vault. So we're going to put that in here. Okay. And then over here, we're going to add a 0 to the bag. We like that, right? The more chances for success we have, the better. And we photographed the astronomical charts. I now remember that my Tequila thing takes 2 actions away because I have this. So that's all. I've done all 3 of my actions, but I can do all the other things that I did. So while I am not happy that I have lost my whole turn, I did lose 2 and then the 1. So I made. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. So I'll figure that out in a minute. So we've done all those things. We've done all these things. I think what I want to do is be with Diana, though. So I'm going to spend 6 clues to move up and over. Then I'm going to end my turn. So they take a damage and a horror, which I can't stop. Let me go over here real quick and read all of these things. I don't believe... This is only when you would do it, yeah. And this is also when you... Yeah. Alright, so that's happened. So now it's Diana's turn. She has all of her actions, so she'll start by testing away the Blasphemous Vision. Sees +5, that's a success. We don't really care about our hand size, so that's fine. So we'll just investigate this location. She's +4. And she'll take both clues and the rogue. Oh no, she'll leave the rogue key for Monty. Monty can take it. And then next turn we'll be good to go. I clicked off the wrong thing. Hold on. I meant to test... No, I did the right thing. Monty can test that. Alright. Upkeep. We have to discard 1. We'll discard that. Discard 1. We're good. Doom in the agenda. 7 of 10. Encounter card. The penguin again. Yeah, we're gonna say no thanks. Actually, the penguin's aloof, but it costs actions. Yeah, no, we don't want to spend actions right now. So we will shuffle it back into the deck. So we lose a willpower. Let's just make sure that's right. +4, +5, +6. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So encounter card over here. Alright, well apparently we really wanted to get it. Luckily we have the sickle, or the spectral razor. Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong thing. I need to go over here to get the penguin. He goes to this location. So as a fast, we'll grab this, and then we'll spend these. All of this is happening in the Mythos phase for now. So we're doing that, which is up here. We are discern the origin of Shoggoths. Since we've done both, we advance. Shuffle the set-aside Shoggoths in. You know the route to the Undercity and reveal the hidden tunnel. Put the set-aside Terror of the Stars enemy at the hidden tunnel exhausted. Alright, so... not that. Yep, all the Shoggoths. Alright, one of them has victory, so if we find it, great, but we're not gonna kill ourselves looking for it. Oh, I went into here when I wasn't supposed to. Cool. Is there text on this? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we're here, we did it, so, and this is exhausted. I can't back up that far, so it's fine. Spend 2 rogue keys. We may heal 1 damage, 1 horror, and 1 trauma. Let's go. Let's do that immediately. So we're going to take the stuff off of Kensler. Take these and put them in the trash. And then over here, we'll take one of these off of Danforth. And one of those. And then for trauma, Diana will take back a mental, and Monty will take back a physical. That was very good. We have to get to the hidden tunnel, and it has to have no clues. Oh, and that'll just advance us. Well, okay. Well, that changes the narrative a little bit. So instead, I'm going to have the Monty engage the penguin. Originally, I was going to have Diana do it, but I don't want to advance until I collect more victory. So Monty's going to engage this. Then we're going to spend 2, 3. We're going to use backstab. Going to commit quick thinking. We're going to commit watch this. And we're going to commit backpack. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we're 9 to 2. So we're plus 7. We succeed, so we get 6 money. We get our action back. So we spent it for backstab, then we unspend it, and this goes away. That'll go to the discard pile. We will not get Lone Wolf money. We did not do any of that. We're now going to make this test. We're going to use this. This location is a 4, so we're going to get 4 icons. So we're 9 to 3. We succeed, so this goes away. We don't have to worry about Kensler. That's action 2. And then we're going to heal Diana with Mala, because she's about to go fight. So take 2 damage away. We're going to spend 3 clues on Diana to take a magic carpet ride over here and to start fighting our friend that has 9 health. So we are going to use Shriveling. And that's 2. We're going to do it again. And then with our 3, we're going to play the other Azure Flame. So it's 4 damage onto our friend. Why didn't I write a 4? There we go. Okay. So then we'll go to the upkeep. There's that paranoia we've been waiting for. It's a good thing we just got all that money. This will still go to the discard pile. Upkeep for Diana. There we go. That's a great card to see. Doom on the agenda and encounter cards. Shoggoth, kind of. Okay. And encounter card. Oh. Do you like giant penguins? So that's aloof, so we can deal with that situation in a moment. Alright, and then over here, there's not too much we can do, so we'll just start blasting. We are 7. Oh, this would have readied and engaged us. Okay, so we will do 10 to 4. Success. This does... Oh, we were at 12. We didn't need this. We'll take this back. But we're still good. So it does an extra damage. So 6. Oh, we don't have resources. I didn't see that. Alright, well, we'll do it again. So it's 10 minus, what is this, 4 we said, right? Yeah, so it's still a success. That's 8. That's a second charge. And then we'll just punch naturally. So that's 8 and... Oh, I would have done that first. Okay, that makes sense. If I attack with the blade first, then I double charge. And I use this in the first attack. because it gets weaker each attack. So that way we're covered by the bag each time. So this will kill that. It'll go there. I wasn't accounting for the fact that this gives +2 in my brain. I was just doing the most damage. We also can use the ritual candles to get us where we need to be as well. Right, so that's, yeah. Okay, and then over here, this is just alive, and that's okay. We have these things here to protect us. Alright, so that was all 3. Nothing in here about the Terror of the Stars being killed, right? Nope, okay. So Monty will go. I will move out for 2 actions. And then I don't want to move in because that will end the scenario. So I'll move up. I end my turn far away, so I get 1 and 1. And then we go, and I would have gotten 1 from the Lone Wolf. Then we go upkeep. That was a good one. Upkeep. Oh, actually, yeah, we could take this back to our hand. That's fine. All this is fine. Doom on the agenda, 9 of 10, and encounter card. That is not the Shoggoth I was looking for. That is also not the Shoggoth I was looking for. Okay. Well, we won't die to it, so the easy thing is just move. I take 2 attacks of opportunity, 1 and 2. And now we're both here, so we advance. And Resolution 1. Resolution 1, in your campaign log, we found the hidden tunnel. We get value +1 for each pair of chaos tokens spent. And then we record any damage. So we've healed all the damage off, so that's easy. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We spent both of the skulls. 5. And then 6, 7 was the 2 from the axe. So 7 plus 4 is 11. So we're going to get 11 XP, and then 13 for Diana, because she has the arcane studies. And then we will go into our final night. So we will deal with that. And that's going to send us, because we now have 3 people dead, we're going to go do the Mirage. So we'll see everyone tomorrow night. Hope everyone enjoys. Good night.